I'm not going to say the name of the place, but let's just say it was a government-style building.
FBI.
Yes.
This is so wild. I've been talking about McConaughey and Princess Cruises collabing for a long time.
I think Big Brother is just a big fan.
The most margaritas in 8 hours ever? Fish of the week! Fish of the week! Our hero of the deep.
The fish of the week.
Do you think they were salting the rims?
Yeah, they were salting a lot of stuff.
Woo!
I will tell you that.
Come on.
All right, it's a brownie base.
Yeah.
And then a layer of peanut butter.
Okay.
Then a layer of Toll House cookie.
Yeah.
Neapolitan ice cream on top of that. And to your liking, drizzled with chocolate, caramel, toffee, a Kahlua base.
Uh-huh.
And then you have whipped cream and a cherry. And then you just stick this 3 sleeping pills anywhere in the peanut butter.
And you can go to any comedy club and just ask for the Cosby Crisp.
Exactly. Yeah, it's delicious.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, actually, Chip, we just started, man. The cameras are
we're
rolling.
recording.
What up,
Okay,
everybody? This is the Sunburnt Podcast where we talk about comedy and tropical travel. To my right, as always, you know him from Netflix, from his stand-up special, Move Closer. It's Philadelphia's own Chip Chantry.
And over here to my left is Emmy award-winning producer, writer. He puts the whim in women's ice hockey, Mr. Thomas O'Brien.
I love a sport I don't understand at all. From a gender, I also don't understand at all. It really is a confusion cyclone that I find delightful.
It's tonight, honey, we're going to watch Olympic hat on a hat. That's what you're saying.
Oh, can you imagine if there was an Olympic for a gold for hat on a hat? I think we know a couple of comedy writers who would be in the running for that bad boy.
Gold medalists all over the place. Are you not you're not an ice hockey guy? This is a tropical podcast.
It's a tropical podcast.
So I don't expect you to be, but you're not an ice hockey guy?
The only time we've ever brought up ice hockey on the program was famously the world record set for the most Hawaiian shirts ever worn in one place, which was at a minor league hockey game, I believe.
Very ironically,
It's not that I have anything against it. Probably, I haven't seen a lot of it, but probably my favorite sport to see live compared to on television. Like, you can't tell what's going on the TV. The puck's moving like way faster than you think. The guys are way bigger and quicker than you think. They're hitting each other harder than you think. And you get there in real life and you're like, this is insane, dude.
To see live ice hockey is in person is the way to watch it. It's so much fun.
Because there's a little heat on that ice, baby.
Yeah, there is.
A heated rivalry, some might say.
Yeah. And just they shave that ice sometimes too.
You got to shave
that's what
it.
you like about it. Yeah.
You got to shave it if you want the rivalry to be that heated, I think. Yeah. Well, let's get into the rundown, everybody. We had a burning hot episode coming, Chip.
Hot, and cold.
We're going to talk about travel, tech, and trends. We're taking a little trip to the Hypochondriac corner. We got a beauty of a fish of the week. We're getting into the good books, some world records, and then we're going to give you an opportunity to call in to the Trouble in Paradise hotline. That number is 310-845-6038. Leave us a voicemail of the worst trip story you have. We want to hear the dirt, the grittiest, the grimiest.
It could also be the funniest or the most embarrassing.
And if we choose to use it here on the podcast, we will mail you a tub of Hawaiian Tropic sunscreen.
Hawaiian Tropic sunscreen?
Look
I'm
at
going to
that.
put some on right now.
Yeah, let's do it, dude. Let's get that old-fashioned slather going. I'm rocking SPF 50.
Do I not need this today, buddy? It is 30 degrees in Philadelphia. I'm talking to you under 14 inches of snow that we received Sunday into yesterday.
Oh, my goodness.
14 inches of snow lie above me on the streets of Philadelphia, and it's frigid out.
Dude, that's chilly. It's a nor'easter, they say.
It is. I'm ready for a southwester, I'll tell you that much.
Well, as much as you might not need the sunscreen physically, I think mentally.
Mentally and emotionally, I'm already transported.
Getting that hit in the nostrils.
It's like Mr. Rogers putting on the sweater.
Except without bringing comfort to millions of children.
Exactly.
It's the opposite of that. It just makes hundreds of adults feel a little weird and us look a little shiny. And I love it all, baby. I'm taking the smell journey, a little mini vacation with your buds, Chip and Thomas. This is the Sunburnt Podcast where we talk about comedy and tropical travel. If you think those two things should go together, if in your mind that's a good time, stay tuned. Front desk.
Hi, this is Mr. Chantry in room 308. Could you set up a dozen steamers?
A dozen steamers. Mr. Chantry, how much laundry are you doing?
Oh, no, I'm shooting my America's Got Talent submission video, and one of the goats bit through the wire on the smoke machine.
Sending them right up.
Okie dokie.
Chip!
Thomas.
What up, buddy? Episode 51 of the Sunburnt Podcast, dude. We are coming dangerously close to that 1 year mark.
Yeah, we are.
I believe we started on March 6th last year. Isn't that wild?
And we gotten 51 episodes in. So, okay, yeah, this makes...
yeah, we doubled up a couple of
weeks.
weeks. A couple of weeks we took off.
And then we're almost done February. It feels like we just started it, but yeah.
Well, that's that short month. That's that short month, dude. If you were a month, wouldn't you like to be February? You do less work than all the other months.
Get a couple vacations in there.
Yeah. Sometimes you get an extra day.
Yeah.
You're the only month that has any kind of variety.
It really is. And then, I mean, could you imagine being March, coming in like a lion, going out with a lamb? Just the amount of hair care for that.
In April, you're mostly getting showered for May's flowers. Yeah. You know, it's easy to feel swept under the rug when you're just, the opening act perennially.
Exactly.
Okay, why don't we get into the show, Chip?
Let's do this.
All right, it's time for the Algo.
For the Algo, baby.
A segment where we talk about things that tries to get computers to like us in this podcast.
We are the A in AI.
Yeah. We're awesome and we're informative. That's why we talk about this information. First, we're going to a little travel tech news. TSA announced that Touchless ID, where you can be identified without any physical contact ever, is expanding to 30 more airports this spring.
Whoa.
That is in addition to the 28 airports and most marriages where the program has already been working successfully.
Exactly. Okay, I dealt with this recently.
Uh-huh.
I'm not going to say the name of the place, but let's just say it was a government-style building.
Yeah.
Okay. I was doing some work.
FBI.
And, yes. And I walk in. What if that's what it took to break me? I can't say the name of it. It's government agency like FBI. I'm like, yes.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Yeah. Oh, fine. Fine. So I go in and you got to give your driver's license, ID, and then you do the thing on the iPad that's like hanging out there like Johnny Five, and it's like, all right, look at the thing, press a button, it'll take your picture, and then it generates a little sticker, a little ID badge, So I'm like, oh, okay. And then I went back 2 weeks later to a different building in that same sort of it was like 5 miles away, but like in the same organization.
Yeah.
And like I just walked in and they're like, oh yeah, I need your stuff. And then I hit the button. They're like, oh yeah, you don't need anything. It's like, welcome, Mr. Chantry. I was just in like 10 miles away, different building, same system, but like, and I just glanced at it and they knew exactly who I was.
Yeah.
Either this is the new reality that we live in and computers are really taking over and we'll be able to follow us and whoever the powers that be have that ability to track our every move, or that computer is a big comedy fan.
I was going to say, like, maybe the computer just saw Move Closer. You're on the tip of its little computer tongue.
Yeah.
And it's just like, a seagull stole my funnel cake.
Right. It's like, that's the guy. You're the guy.
That's the guy.
I think that's what it is.
I know. Maybe that computer system just went to Wildwood and just really resonated with the material, Chip.
That's what I'm going to go with. I think Big Brother is just a big fan.
Yeah, Big Brother's a big fan. It's good to be in big company.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
There's nothing artificial about that fandom, though. I'll tell you that.
So do you think it's going to make it easier? Like, are you going to go through TSA faster now?
I mean, that's what they're saying. I think it could. But, like, what's the trade-off? We have no idea. We have no idea what we're actually signing away. Like, they had that thing with the Ring cameras. Did you see that Super Bowl ad about the Ring cameras and them being able to, like, connect to all the Ring cameras in your neighborhood to find, like, lost pets and stuff?
Right.
So that was actually them introducing a program, from my understanding. I could be wrong. I'm a moron. But from the dark web blogs I read, it said that was them introducing a program that was like, they're saying like it's for dogs, but it's really for police and all the agencies to take over everybody's ring cams for whatever they want.
The amount of petty crimes that I have not committed for that very reason, for me being just paranoid for the last few years, is astounding. The minor vengeances that I hold, and the disdain for some of the people that live around me, that I was like, oh, I could do something very funny to make their house look very embarrassing. Like nothing super. I'm not talking about destruction of property necessarily, anything like that, but just like
we're pantsing some elves.
Right. Exactly. I'm not doing, because I'm like, oh, everybody has a Ring doorbell. And I'm not doing it. We do not have one. We just have let's just say we hire a man that we found on the internet.
Yeah.
And he just sits motionless in our front window. And he just watches.
Security Rick.
Security Rick.
Security Rick, a Chantry household classic. Speaking of, Rick loves to watch. He's a watcher.
You're preaching to the choir, baby.
Let's talk about a new vein of travel hobbies, Chip.
Ooh.
This is on the up. This is a real thing. Hushed hobbies, baby. More travelers are booking slow trips centered around quiet activities like moth watching, foraging, or bird watching.
Okay, that also just sounds like the economy's going down. And do you want to go to a 5-star resort in Cancun?
Yeah.
Or do you want to go look at moths for a week? And they're like, well, it's the moth. I think it's really intrinsically the moths, not that we can't afford any of this. So we're just going to go look at bugs.
I think
not even butterflies, Thomas.
I know. It's a butterfly's ugly cousin.
That is an echelon a little out of my pay grade.
It's a meet and greet with Brad Pitt's brother. But I do think interests do vary, and some people just might like a little bit of a slower pace. I actually, we've been in this like tourism marketing type of vertical for a while, and I had an idea. I'm actually putting together a hushed hobby style trip here to Los Angeles.
Okay.
Just to hear how this tickles you.
Hey, by the way, are you saying hushed hobby?
Hushed,
like quiet?
Hushed hobby.
Okay, hushed hobby. Okay.
If you're looking for a hushed hobby trip like no other, and you don't mind salty air or language, this March or early April, you can book a trip to beautiful Los Angeles and watch me do my taxes.
Okay.
This semi-tropical escape is especially exciting because every time I sell a ticket, you get to watch me get excited, get a little confused, and then grow frustrated as I slowly realize this new financial activity means I may have to start my taxes over.
I like it.
Tickets start at $10,000. Kirkland cold brew coffee in a can is provided. 1 can per ticket for you to enjoy while you watch me curse at my computer and hit a bunch of space bars and backspaces.
You are the Mothman of Culver City is what you're saying.
Moths have nothing on me doing my taxes.
No.
It gets fiery. There's emotion. There's confusion. There is me being like, why doesn't this just work? Why didn't it come over straight from the bank into this program like it said it would after I gave it all of my banking information? Right. What gives? Why does the government hate me? Why do I have to do this? And then I truly get confused, especially when I get to the investments portion, Chip.
Oh, that's the worst. I had to do some paperwork for for an acting job I did recently, and man, was there screaming and cursing and just a little bit of crying. Just a little bit of crying.
It is challenging.
I will say this. I am not a man of fancy stature. You know me. I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy.
Yeah, you're a ball cap and a Hawaiian shirt in a basement type of guy.
Exactly. I mean, you nailed me.
Not yet, but I will.
My father used to have his own business, and like nothing fancy, but he owned his own. He was in business for himself, and so he was told, and like rightfully so, he from that time on always paid an accountant to do his taxes.
Yeah.
And I've carried that on my entire adult life. I've never once done my taxes by myself because I wouldn't be able to And like I consider myself I'm pretty good with numbers.
Yeah.
I'm I think I'm a fairly intelligent person. I can follow directions. I can read. And the amount of despair that it would cost me is like, here's a little bit of money. Just take care of it. And then this very nice man in a tie and short sleeves does my taxes. And 2 weeks later, he calls me. He says, come sign them. And I sign them. And I don't even look, and it's all over. There was an episode, people talk about the very special episodes of sitcoms back in the 80s and 90s.
Which was code for somebody's sick or somebody's dying, right?
Yeah, or somebody's getting, let's just say,
bullied.
Boy, you're saying it in a very nice way. Somebody's getting touched in their bathing suit area. That was another big one.
Oh, yeah.
That was a big one. Boy, all of a sudden, it's like hijinks stops, and then it's this week. Nope.
That's some Epstein Island stuff. Calling that a very special episode instead of a very horrific episode.
Yes.
It's like that was Hollywood conditioning all of us to be like, that's kind of special.
That's kind of special. It's sort of special. Here's Christopher Hewitt talking directly to camera now for 30 seconds.
It's a little silly.
It's just goofy and extra. But one of the episodes of television of my childhood that still to this day haunts me was just, and it's so random, but it's just those little things that bother you.
Yeah.
It was an episode of Roseanne.
Okay.
Where Dan was trying to do the taxes.
Uh-huh.
And just the stress of like, they don't have a lot of money.
Yeah.
Plus it's due the next day.
Yep.
He doesn't understand it. He's kind of yelling at everybody because he's stressed out.
Yeah.
And it's just like that visceral moment. And then I think the end of the episode, he finally goes down to like the post office or whatever, and then just files for an extension. Like that's and it just, to this day, it gives me anxiety.
Dude, so you think big accounting might have been behind the whole Roseanne program?
H&R Block, baby. This week sponsored by H&R Block.
Maybe it was all leading to taking a young Chip Chantry and making him an accountant customer for life.
Yeah, 100%. That was big accounting doing that. And they won.
I hate to point it out, but I think you might be my target customer, Chip.
Okay.
Not only is it the exhilarating, slow, hushed hobby pace of me doing my taxes, but it's like literally a road you've never walked before.
I can live vicariously through you. It's almost like adult fantasy camp.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is what a functioning adult is like.
Yeah,
I can watch this for 3 hours.
And, I mean, I can't tell you enough. Like, I have a fridge full of these baddies.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, you only get one for free, or one included. It's not for free. The ticket's $10,000.
Sure.
You get to come down here and see real-life confusion about the American financial system and my place in it.
Okay. I'm sold. I'm in. Moths be damned.
I'm taking down those moths. All right, everybody. That's it for the algo. Now we're moving on to Hypochondriac Corner.
Here we are. We're in the corner, and boy, is it stuffy in here in this corner because I don't think I'm breathing right.
It could be. It's possible.
That's how much of a hypochondriac I am. So I have something for Hypochondriac Corner this week. You and I both noted, well documented, well respected, I would say, in our fields.
Well, we are well disrespected in our assumptions about our personal health. Well respected as hypochondriacs.
So, like I said, we are covered in a little over a foot of snow that came Sunday night into Monday morning, and so. Dad, I will say my adult thing. I love to shovel snow. I will go out there and shovel for hours.
Yeah,
I love it. It's I feel like it's a good workout.
You're the old man from Home Alone.
I'm just salting and smiling and murdering my family.
Is that what people call you, the Sultan of Philadelphia?
Yes, they do. The Sultan of South Philly is what they call me. And so I go out there. I have to. Because, so I live in a row house, so there's no driveway, but you have to, you stoop all of the, so it goes relatively quickly, but like.
You're responsible for that, though. That's your domain. You take care of business.
The stoop, the stairs, the width of the sidewalk.
Stoop, stairs, sidewalk. The 3 S's.
Stoop, stairs, sidewalk. Yes. And then I like to go. We have some pretty good neighbors, and we just generally help each other out. So. There is a lady that's about 3 or 4 doors down. she's a little bit older. We look out for her, and we'll just take care of her thing.
Yeah.
So then I'll just go to the right out of my place. I'll do my place, and then the next neighbor, and sometimes they'll come out too. But then I just go down to her house to do that. So it takes a little while. It's great, and then you have to dig your car out.
Yeah.
So my car's across the street. Got to dig that all. That takes about the good part of an hour, depending on the amount of snow. But was feeling good about it, and then Thomas just came in, and just the chest just started getting to. I was like, oh, am I going to be that? I'm the youngest person maybe who's ever going to get a heart attack from shoveling snow, like they say.
Jeb.
And I'm getting to the age now where it's like, it's not out of the complete realm of possibilities. It would be very rare, but it's still like, we're teetering. So for the rest of the day, and then I had to go out a couple more times because it kept snowing. So I was like, trying to do little by little. And each time I came in, I was like, I think this is just muscular. But I'm gonna check the pulse a couple of times. Put that little finger beeper. Do you have the little finger beeper thing, Thomas?
No, I don't have the finger beeper. I have the cuff, dude. I have the full on blood pressure.
That's right.
The blood pressure, the pulse taking cuff. Like I can get everything that a medical assistant and an urgent care can tell you. Your boy can do at home.
You are Cameron Fry. That's right. Yeah. So I have the little. I think it's the oximeter. Maybe it's called. It's just like it does your pulse. It does the oxygen level. It does something else that I don't understand. But So I was fine, and then I think it was just muscular, and then just a little bit of heartburn, baby.
That's a nice combo. That's a nice combo for a hypochondriac. There is, I don't know. It's the distance between realizing I just did physical activity I haven't done in a while, and something around my chest or arm hurts.
Yes. Yep.
There is that space between where you're just like, this is it. That's
this
what's
is the
happening.
big one.
There was one time I ended up in an ER, and I just could not explain it. Like I had this pain in my chest, and after a day of like freaking out and then finally going to the ER, I went there. They're like, everything's fine. You're good. You might be insane. See you next time, Mr. O'Brien.
Right. You have your fast pass.
I realized that like in my house we've got like kind of a, how do I explain it? It's a ladder that folds down from the attic to climb up into the attic.
Sure. Yeah.
And it's like a rickety.
I've seen Christmas Vacation. Yes.
Exactly. But it's like a narrow ladder, and the opening into the ceiling's not very big. You got this little like key that kind of turns it. You pull it down. You bring it up. And I had loaded 4 big like 50-gallon tubs, like those big Costco black with the yellow lid tubs, full of winter clothes and other crap, into the attic. And the only way you can do it is you get halfway up the stairs, you prop it right here, and then you have to hoist it up and push it over. And like I was like, repeatedly I set a very heavy thing right here, and then did an awkward like peck movement that I haven't done, and then like shuffled everything around the attic. It was like a very heavy, very uncomfortable, very unusual movement that I did for like repeatedly for like half an hour. And then within 15 minutes, I completely forgot I did it. And I was like, why does this feel weird? Why does my chest feel weird?
Mm-hmm.
And then
you just did 3 dozen attic hoists. You can't. Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
Heavy attic hoist, and I hadn't been doing attic hoists, but no, it was like. And then I thought about it, it's like exactly where that would hurt is where this hurts.
All we have to do is just a little physical activity, and it just feels like we're crumbling on the inside.
And it's the spiraling, baby.
Oh, and like by the way, I think we've talked about this too, but like when it comes to like physical activity or whatever. My hypochondria is about like being sick, like, getting sick, whatever.
Yeah.
Or like internal organs, kind of that type of thing. My heart's going, my liver's going, whatever.
Yeah.
I could like break my finger.
Yeah.
And just be like, all right. And I just have a broken, I just go about my day for the rest. Like that type of stuff doesn't bother me at all.
It's because you understand it.
Yeah, it's like, okay. And it's also not necessarily going to kill me. Like, I can see it. It's like, oh, yeah, I just broke a finger. I'll just wrap it in some tape. And somebody's like, you should really go to the doctor. I'm like, I'm fine. It's like, you're also bleeding everywhere. It's totally cool. And I just go about my business.
Yeah.
But if it's like interior, I can't handle it.
Yeah. Your finger's bleeding and you're just like, Do you think that's because I used to drink in college?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then you zoom back, and it's like, nope, it's because I fell off that skateboard.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Daddy can't ollie, but he's also not going to be in that box in the ground anytime soon.
Were you a skateboard kid at all?
I was a skateboard pretender.
Okay.
I got a nice board. I was ready to shred, and I tried it, and it was scary to me. And I could see how I could hurt myself, and I didn't have anybody to teach me either. It was kind of like me just figuring it out. Like,
you need those kids in the neighborhood that are
exactly, and we didn't have those kids in the neighborhood, and there was no YouTube to like teach me how to do it. I just kind of knew that like Tony Hawk could do a half pipe, and I've got one of these boards, and I'm on a sidewalk and don't know what to do. And when I hit that first crack, I fell off and hurt my wrist.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I do remember I brought it to a little photo shoot. I was getting some headshots done when I was like probably 12 or something like that. And
wow.
And I brought a skateboard, and I remember like being like, I'll probably just stand next to this thing, like maybe crank it up on the old arm there. And the photographer was like, "Oh, dude, cool. You skate? Like, let's take some shots with you doing something like this." And he like got on there and just started like kick flipping and zooming around. And I was just like, I have to come clean. I can't even ride that thing.
Oh,
and he was like, okay, well, some of the colors on the board will work with the shirt. Let's go for it.
Yeah, and just this loser just take some shame shots of you.
Yeah,
that is one of my favorite things to watch when. Like, especially like a child or a teen actor in a sitcom, and you've known that actor for like quite a while through that TV show. Yeah. And then they have to play a sport on camera.
Yeah.
And like I won't mention it necessarily, but there was he was a teen at the time probably, but like you watched him grow up on this show, and then he was like on his like 8th grade soccer team, and so then there was footage of him playing soccer, and man, he could not play soccer.
Yeah.
Like, you just try to cut around him, sort of, you know?
Oh, yeah, totally.
But, man, I was like, wow, you've been acting since the age of 4.
Yeah.
You haven't been on any travel teams.
No.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, but.
Yeah,
man,
no real boy skills.
Yeah.
I pick up on that pretty well with basketball. Like, you can just tell, like, they get the classic, like, and just, like, dribble it twice, go from here to there, and you're like, this kid's never touched a ball in his life.
No, not at all.
Woo!
But by the way, I'm feeling great today. No chest pains. I'm alive.
Beautiful,
and
dude.
Well.
We're here bright and early, making it rain. We got our slather going. We're in a tropical state of mind. We've appeased the algorithm, dude. We're on fire. And now we're stepping out of Hypochondriac Corner. Everybody, it is time for the Fish of the Week.
Fish of the Week.
Every week, we single out one saltwater superstar to be our sunburnt fish of the week, our hero of the deep.
The fish of the week.
I am just itching and twitching to find out who's our fish of the week.
This is a big one. I'm very excited about this guy. This guy is Rick, the Longnose Hawkfish.
Oh, come on, Rick.
Take a look at him. He's just beautiful and nerdy, and I just love him.
He's a high fashion fish.
He is a high fashion fish.
Look at that print, baby.
He's only going to grow to be about 5 inches long.
Wow.
The Longnose Hawkfish, they do have those giant snouts. And just look at that sweet bod, though, Thomas. I mean, just look at it. He's kind of the whitish base with the red horizontal and vertical stripes. How many fish do you know that are plaid, Thomas?
I don't know any.
He looks good in plaid, just that checkered color.
He does. He's just got that 90s alt rocker look.
Yeah, a little flannel with a little like dad energy going on there, you know?
Kurt Cobain and Rick hanging out at the Viper Club in 92.
Man, could you imagine?
Come on.
Just being under the bridge there in Aberdeen.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
So Longnose Hawkfish, like Rick, they're generally monogamous pairs. Oh. So like they find a missus.
Yeah.
They attract him with that beautiful, beautiful plaid.
Uh-huh.
And they generally stay together for life. That's kind of a thing, which happens with some fish.
Yeah.
But they are, I believe, pelagic spawners.
What's that mean?
That means Rick's wife They do the deed, and then she just sort of like openly spreads her eggs, like thousands of them, maybe millions of them over the years.
Yeah.
Just shoots out eggs all over the ocean and just like lets them go. Decorating
the neighborhood.
It's a high mortality rate, but it's a high hit rate. She's just letting those eggs go, and then they go. So that's why Rick only has 15,000 kids that he knows of.
Come on, Rick, you dog. You dog, Rick.
When Rick is not just doing the suburban thing, just sort of like mowing the lawn, trimming the hedges in his little plaid shirt, you can find Rick in the Indian and Pacific Ocean.
Ooh.
From the Red Sea all the way to the Galapagos.
Wow, that's a lot of area, dude.
He also he's a chill guy, though. Like I said, he's the suburban dad. Like he likes to chill out in 10 to 100 meters deep.
Whoa,
that's pretty deep for just a little checkered fish like that. So he likes to perch on the deep coral. He's pretty docile, but he is territorial a little bit sometimes, not too much.
Don't you mess with Rick's house.
So he wears plaid. He's got a wife. He lives in the coral suburbs. But you know what? Stay off of Rick's lawn.
Oh, man. Rick can turn into a Karen real quick.
Real quickly. And that is your fish of the week.
Oh, God.
Rick, the Longnose Hawkfish.
Damn it, Rick, you beautiful son of a gun. Oh, Rick, congratulations on being this week's Fish of the Week.
Fish of the Week.
Our hero of the deep. God, I'm so fascinated about Rick. I just want to know what he's doing right now.
I know. He's probably in the Galapagos right now.
Yeah.
Just perching on some coral. Just kind of chilling out.
And he's staying deep. He's not getting pounded by the sun.
He's reading some Nietzsche.
Oh, yeah. There's nothing surface level. No popcorn filler for Rick. That's a deep son of a gun.
Yep.
Oh, what a star, dude.
Superstar in plaid.
Well, Fish of the Week is over, Chip. You know what that means. It means it is time for us to crack open the good book.
The good book.
It is time for world records, baby.
Thomas, what is your world record this week?
Chip, you're going to have to make a decision.
Oh, man.
What's your preference? Shredded pork or when pork shreds, baby? Because this week I found the fastest pig on a skateboard.
What? Speaking of skateboards.
Yeah.
Speaking of pigs on skate. I want to see a pork shred so bad.
Human skateboarding? I don't give a crap. Dog skateboarding? F you. Go to a park and play with your fleas. You want to work here? Show me a 175-pound pig named Norbert bombing a hill on a board. Chip, how fast do you think the fastest hog on a skateboard went?
I'm going to say 7 miles an hour.
I think that's a very good guess, Chip. Let me give you a little rundown. Norbert completed a 10-meter trip in 11.32 seconds. Do you care to change your miles per hour guess?
I can't do any of the math on that.
Okay.
I'm not doing the taxes on that one.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, it's a blistering nearly 2 miles per hour, Chip. Can you imagine that? Norbert just flying down on the board. And then here's a little bit rundown. This is featured in the brand new 2026 edition, Chip. This is actual verified, straight from the good book.
The new edition.
Norbert had solid technique. He used his back feet to push while keeping his hand hooves on the board.
Hand hooves.
In the Northeast skating culture, this is called skating chantry style.
That sounds about right.
He was drawn past the finish line by a big, juicy banana covered in peanut butter, Chip. Baited him right to that little treat.
Who hasn't been?
In the Northeast, eating a banana like that is called eating it chantry style.
Yes, it is.
Norbert has a classic pink skin, plump body look. In the Northeast, that is known as being a healthy, happy little piggy.
That sounds great.
So here we go. This is to Norbert. May we get to share a sunset Mai Tai on a tropical beach someday, but don't drink it too fast, Speed Demon. Them Mai Tais are strong.
Norbert, get out there and do some sausage ollies. Proud of you, bud.
Dude, Norbert, I mean...
A bacon fakie.
A bacon fish. I mean, first we have Rick, who's just heating the ocean. He might be the cause of global warming. That's a hot fish, baby.
It is.
And then we go to Norbert, who's just shredding on his board. Unbelievable, man. A Chicago native, too, I believe. The Windy City just continues to give to the world in terms of world records. But, Chip, this is I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you, what is your world record this week, buddy?
Well, Thomas, the good book dropped a new record just last week.
A breaking record.
A breaking record. Hot off the presses and cool in your belly.
Ooh.
Congrats to the Regal Princess cruise ship for setting the record for the most margaritas sold in 8 hours.
Get out of here. That's a full shift, baby. That's a full shift. The most margaritas in 8 hours ever?
I think anywhere, not even just on a cruise ship, just the most amount of margs sold in an 8-hour span.
Do you think they were salting the rims?
Yeah, they were salting a lot of stuff, buddy. I will tell you that.
Come on.
So apparently, Princess Cruise Ships, the company has they hit a milestone of selling 1 million of their signature 24-karat gold margaritas.
What?
As they call them. Okay. Now, to celebrate, on February 17th, just last Tuesday. So this isn't even printed in the good book.
Wow.
This came via the interwebs. This is hot news.
1 million margaritas in 8 hours.
Well, no. That's on one ship. That's like of all time. Their signature. So they have this signature. They call it the 24-karat gold margarita. I think there's like Cointreau. I think there's some Grand Marnier and Grand Marnier, Grand Mariner. The Grand Mariner.
I don't know, that's how it's spelled.
And its big ingredient. Is it's the 24-karat gold margarita on the Princess Cruise Lines is generally made with Pantalones organic tequila.
Ooh, I like going organic.
Do you know who is co-founder of Pantalones organic tequila?
I'm not going to lie. I have zero clue, Chip.
That's all right.
Oh, get out of here. Matthew McConaughey?
Matthew McConaughey and his wife, Camilla.
Oh,
Camilla,
my gosh.
I believe. They are co-founders, so congrats to them.
This is so wild. I've been talking about McConaughey and Princess Cruises collabing for a long time.
You've been talking about it since episode 1.
I've been clamoring for it. I've been banging my skateboard on the side of the pool.
Bang, 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 babies.
Yeah.
Well, he's a step ahead of you. So to celebrate last week, to celebrate their millionth sold, this ship, this one specific ship, served 3,410 margs in 8 hours.
Oh, my God.
While they were docked off of Cozumel, Mexico.
Yeah.
They just like, all right, we're docking, and everybody's getting loaded up.
That's the place to do it.
In an 8-hour period, they served 3,410 margaritas. I mean, that is a feat. So congratulations to Princess Cruise Lines, and apparently to Thomas's Aunt Barb, who is apparently on vacation in Cozumel right now.
I've been getting some drunk texts from Barb, dude.
Yeah. And I will say this. I know there has been some unrest in Mexico lately.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure a cruise ship that just served 3,400 margs in 8 hours had something to do with it.
Yeah, I haven't been following the news. I have heard there's some unrest. And my hope for the world is that it was something as fun as people getting a little rowdy after having 1, 2, 3,000 plus margaritas.
Serving over 3,400 margaritas on one cruise ship in 8 hours. Just salt the rim of the ship at that point and let people go hog wild. I mean, that's all it is.
Do we know how many people were consuming? Do we have any of those kind of numbers?
Besides your Aunt Barb, no. So I don't know the exact numbers on that. I just know that.
So right now it's just one, maybe more than one. One or greater.
Isaac and the rest of the bartenders served 3,400.
You're going to need a real nice blender for that, Chip.
Yeah, you're going to need a bigger boat, is what you're saying. By the way, as the 3,410 margs were sold in those 8 hours, that ship also set another record.
What?
For the most amount of 50-year-old ladies demanding to speak to the captain.
Oh.
Yeah. So
some of those were probably pleasant demands. Some of those were probably unpleasant demands. I'm
very
guessing 50-50 because when you get that tequila going, you go one of two ways. It's like I'm everybody's best friend or I'm going to punch you.
There is no middle ground with tequila. I will say I know we have talked about. I have certain drinks that are my favorite drinks.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty basic guy. I'll
Yeah.
take a 7 and 7 because I'm an old man in a bar.
Yeah.
A 7 and 7, a little whiskey. That's
You're
right.
a
But I do
Seagram's
love.
head.
Yes, I do love me some tequila.
Yeah.
I will say. I mean, come on, big Mai Tai convert as
Yep.
of more recently. Like,
Mhm.
just love the Mai Tai.
Yeah.
I'm for my money. There's no better drunk than a Marg drunk.
It's pretty good, Chip.
There's something about it that's a little salty,
Yeah.
a little bit. And I don't usually get salt on the rim. I generally don't.
I don't either.
but
I think we're bare rim twins, baby.
We're bare rim twins, and here's the thing: we're basic. Here's the thing about a Marg:
Yeah.
a Marg can't be too sweet. Sometimes people like this; they like the sweet. You got to stay basic.
Yeah.
And you can have all these different flavors of Margs. You have the 24 karat gold one with Grand Marnier, all that stuff. But like, you can have passion fruit margaritas, strawberry margaritas, do all this whatever.
Mhm.
I just like your basic Marg, or maybe a macho Marg. The one that throws a little zip in it, maybe a little pepper, a little heat.
Yeah.
I like that. But it's got to be. It can't be too sweet, and then you can drink a whole lot of it.
Yeah.
And then you're just feeling fine.
Especially on a princess cruise type environment, if you can pace them out, where it's like they're coming. I like a blended Marg. I'll take a blended Marg pretty much any day of the week. It's a slow sip.
Okay, see, I will say this. This is where we differ. I'm an on the rocks guy.
I mean,
Like on the rocks.
I'll take it on the rocks too.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with a blended. I'll take a blended. You hand me a blended, I'm gonna drink it.
Yeah, no, I got you. I think just for the experience I'm talking about is like you're at a resort, you're on a cruise, you've committed to having a couple of beverages throughout the day. I just find the blended one helps me moderate speed.
Yeah.
It goes down a little
true.
more reasonable
you gotta slow down.
level.
You can't get that brain freeze.
Oh, you can definitely get the brain freeze, but that's your body saying, like, slow down on the Marg.
Slow down, baby.
You're trying to have a whole afternoon, and you don't want to be stumbling around the pool deck or bumping into people.
No.
It's my little built-in moderation secret, and I love it very much.
That does make me nervous, though. We've talked about this before, but just the idea of a cruise ship. We're there. They're setting a world record in getting people drunk. I mean, that's the bottom line. You're just stuck on that cruise ship with hundreds, if not thousands, of people who are drunk on Margs. Like, is that a place you want to be? Like, when we're in Hawaii, if stuff got a little too real, Thomas, we could walk out on the beach.
Take a hike.
We could walk down the block. We could go to a different neighborhood.
Yeah.
Head up to Diamond Head.
Mm-hmm.
You can't head to Diamond Head when you're on a cruise ship.
I think the internet amplifies things, right?
So wait. What you're saying is that the internet isn't totally real, is what you're saying.
I think the internet is designed to create a bias of reality.
All right.
In terms of algorithm-driven videos, because
the algorithm's going to get you, is what you're saying.
to borrow a term from Letterkenny, bad gas travels fast.
Travels fast. Yep.
For every video I've seen of somebody having an amazing cruise or trip on a boat, I've seen 1 to 2 videos of a horrific fight breaking out on the dance floor. And also, for every documentary that's been made about cruise ships, 100% of them are horrifying.
Well, yeah, nobody makes a documentary about a great time on a cruise ship.
No, that's called a vacation film, and you're not even allowed to show those to your good friends because they don't care. Except for me, Chip. You know me. I'm a sucker. I am not the average person.
You see those?
I will talk to anybody about their vacation, and I will look at all your pictures. That is a good time for me. Bring it on, baby. You want to share your vacation with somebody? Have you documented it and want to talk through the whole trip? Let's go. We'll book an hour. Call the number.
Give them the number, Thomas.
310-845-6038. You can tell us your worst vacation story. If we use it on the podcast in our Trouble in Paradise segment, we'll send you a bottle of Hawaiian Tropic. And if you just want to talk to me about your vacation specifically, we can set up a Zoom. You can walk me through your photos, and I'll be as happy as Norbert with a big old banana chantry style. You know what I mean?
Maybe that's the Patreon that we do For like $5 a month, they get a little extra content, and then whenever they go on vacation, they have a Zoom with us where they get to go through the slideshow of all of their photos.
I would do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Well, Chip, dude, we worked through it all, man. I had an amazing time. We talked about Rick. We talked about Norbert. We talked about Margs. We talked about Touchless ID. We talked about Hush Hobbies.
Your illustrious skateboarding career.
My skateboarding career. We talked about my Aunt Barb getting friggin' ripped in Mexico. Dude, I had a great little tropical trip with you, buddy. This was amazing. I know you're under snow. I know the world can be a little cloudy at times, but here on the Sunburnt Podcast, it's always sunshine and Mai Tais. This is the Sunburnt Podcast where we talk about comedy and tropical travel.
Make Mai Tais our ties.
Until next time, stay burnt. Brent Desk.
Hi, this is Mr. Chantry in room 308. Could you set up a dozen steamers?
A dozen steamers. Mr. Chantry, how much laundry are you doing?
Oh, no, I'm shooting my America's Got Talent submission video, and one of the goats bit through the wire on the smoke machine.
Sending them right up.
Okie dokie.